I'm very disappointed by the statement because he said nothing. He had promised when he became Transport Minister to tell all about the PKFZ scandal, but he has told nothing. He has told nothing. There's nothing in this 8-minute statement of his that is not known to the public. So what's the use of coming to the House to give a statement that tells nothing extra, except that he was directed by the Prime Minister, Dato Sri Najib, to come to the House, to account to the House, to give an semblance of accounting to the House as Transport Minister, because it reflects very badly on the new Prime Minister that his minister can be so irresponsible as to abscond from his ministerial responsibility. I hope that, as I told him also just now, he should give a further ministerial statement to be very frank about the Port Klang Free Zone scandal. The most important issues, for instance, the 5 questions that I have asked him in April last year. 5 questions I have asked about the Port Klang Free Zone, which I simplified the whole issue to 5 questions. And Lim Kit Siang has not been able to answer those 5 questions. About the land acquisition, about the cabinet decision, about the development cost, about who is responsible for the Port Klang Free Zone scandal, 12.5 billion scandal, no culprit, no pesala, no penjenaya. The BMF scandal has been described by Mahathir as a heinous crime. Heinous crime. Penjenaya gigit, heinous crime. But it turned out to be a heinous crime without criminals. This is even a bigger heinous crime. Are there no criminals? Are Malaysians going to face, prepared to suffer 12.5 billion ringgit scandal losses without anybody being held responsible? And I say that Lim Kit Siang, since he has conducted himself as one who is prepared to expose all improprieties, I ask him to reconsider, to get back to his promise, come to the House tomorrow and answer my 5 questions. I'm sure I've repeated those 5 questions many times. You can get it in my statement yesterday also. It's one of my 3 questions yesterday. Answer those 5 questions. As I said, in his statement it was three subjects: land acquisition, loans, and development costs. Acquisition, he said that the cabinet on the 2nd of October took a decision to purchase. I said that there was another cabinet meeting on the 23rd of October which decided that it should be by way of acquisition at 10 ringgit per square foot and not to buy at 25 per square foot. He did not deny. He did not say I was wrong, and he misled the House. When he comes to the House to give a ministerial statement, he should relate all the cabinet meetings and decisions from the very beginning up to now on this issue. Why has it not done so? I challenge him to come to the House to issue a ministerial statement of all the cabinet meetings that have been held since 1999 or even earlier on the PKFZ scandal and the decision made by each cabinet meeting. Why he has been, and I will consider referring him to the Committee of Privileges, although I don't think it's going to even come up for debate in the House. Secondly, on the question of the development cost, he has not given an answer as to why the development cost has mushroomed from the original 400 million ringgit to 2.8 million ringgit. 2.8 billion ringgit. 400 million mushroomed to 2.8 billion ringgit. And then there's a question of loans. He did not say anything about the 4 unlawful letters of support issued by Ling Leong Sik, Chung Kong Choi, which is the cost of this now 12.5 billion ringgit scandal. So I think this is a shameful ministerial statement. I don't think MCA members, MPs and other ministers can hold their head high at all. And I think even UMNO, Barisan MPs know that this is a shameful ministerial statement. I have not prepared my 3 questions for today because I thought that he will have some extra information, but I will issue my 3 questions later today after the Pakatan Rakyat leadership meeting.
Well, these are outrageous scandals, and I think this is one question that has been asked by many Malaysians. Whether Ong Keat, since he's the transport minister now, whether he feels that the amount of money to be spent, 12.5 billion, that is the cost of the Port Klang Free Zone, does he think, can he let Malaysians know whether he thinks that the cost involved is cheap, is reasonable, or expensive? Because up to now, he has not shared that with the people of Malaysia. Is the 12.5 billion, is it cheap, reasonable, or expensive? Because if he says it is cheap, then of course the government will have to proceed. If he thinks it is too expensive, then we want to know what action is he going to take to save money. I think so far Malaysians have not heard it from Ong Keat. Adakah kos yang dibayar pada pandangan Ong Keat, adakah ini murah, adakah ini munasabah, atau adakah ia terlalu mahal? Dia tak jawab langsung, beliau tak jawab langsung tentang soalan ini. Kerana kalau ia murah, tentulah ia akan diteruskan. Kalau ia terlalu mahal, malah ia harus dihentikan ataupun kos dikurangkan. So di sini beliau tak pernah jawab soalan ini, dan dia tak boleh lari daripada soalan ini kerana ia melibatkan wang rakyat.
What Ong Keat said yesterday, he said they was prepared for a free exchange, he was prepared for in his ministerial statement to debate, to answer questions. So I thought that they are going to have a long session, a very long session, to try to get to the bottom of the Port Klang Free Zone scandal. But he just completely was opposite when he came to the house today, refusing to allow any question. That's why I said inside, there was a hero outside but a coward inside.